Alright, what up guys, it's your girl ManicMeeks and I am back with more Witcher 3. If you're enjoying this playthrough and this guy, my channel, please subscribe. I'm here, let's be together, so listen. Alright, listen. These secondary quests, look at this. They are out of control. So, I'm gonna go ahead and try to tackle some of these secondary quests. Get the blacksmith tools from Undvik. Where is that at? Okay, it's gonna take me to, it's gonna take me to here, isn't it? Yeah, I do have to go here. I agree. I agree. I do have to go here. I wonder, I can go back here. Oh, I can. That's still too high. I can actually do this one, but that is DLC stuff, which I'm gonna touch after. But yeah. So, we're gonna go ahead and skip the Master Armorer, because I have to leave to get it. I have to leave to get that one, high stakes. I wonder, can I go back to Hattori and get a sword? I wonder how long it's been. You're not gonna tell me where he is? Oh, maybe it's not ready yet. Maybe it's not ready yet. Because if it was, they would have a mark up here. But there's something over here. Hold on. There's an exclamation point here, so I do need to go here. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me figure out my life. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. So now let's go get another mission because I am a glutton for punishment. Get up in this thing over here, and I'm drinking a lovely mixed margarita drink already. Like a pre-mixed drink. Whoa, 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 whoa. Was this always here? Was this the thing I saw? No, this was not the thing I saw.
Good day.
Wait, who is it? Is it you?
How's a man?
Oh. Didn't I already do this? I guess not. Well, I just grabbed myself another quest. I'll end up doing them. I have to go through the fighting ones too. So let me just grab this quest. And then start. Whoops. Sorry, my bad. I literally didn't mean to run into you. That was my fault. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. Here. Oh no, it's outside. It's outside.
Hey, darling.
A Witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Not exactly, but what's it about?
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right, you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. For if not now, then when?
Uh-huh.
Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. Witcher's shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Sure.
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige by the collapse
I really
bridge
need to go to
near
Skellige.
Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
All right. So I got that one. I heard strutting. Okay. Let's do this one. So I'm pretty sure it's in the city.
They want you in on big. Wanna bite me, Wolfie?
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind. Watch it, Greyhead.
Master Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face our tavern's champion?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll fight this Gregorio fellow.
Your attention, please. This fine witcher has agreed to join in battle with our tavern's champion, George's George.
George's
While our
George.
champion prepares, you and I should have a chat. Let us talk coin. I shall be blunt. You stand to earn a great deal, provided you follow a few recommendations.
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise, that is all. What say you?
Kiss my ass, Master Claytop.
You'll regret that. A warm welcome to our competitors as they enter the ring. Geralt versus George's George, the pile driver. May the better man win.
Fucking come on!
Ooh, shit.
Come on! Slaughter the freak!
Bruh. You just letting him hit you? Shit. Shit. Woo! That was close.
Our winner and the tavern's new champion is...
Look at you in the back,
the
sir.
witcher called Geralt.
Sit down.
Here is your prize. Archibald O'Neill is another brawler you can fight. You'll find him near the entrance to the slums. There's also Mortimer, captain of the guard. He can usually be found near the Oxenford Gate.
Thank you. Cause I'm a boss ass bitch.
Oh,
Sir, you move out of my way.
you're a fierce one.
I'm tired of y'all.
Fairness in your eye.
Sir. It is 6:30 in the morning. Sorry at the last minute.
Fucking a-holes.
Wow.
Waste of breath.
Kisses your ass today, will bite it tomorrow.
Oh, that's the bookie.
It's a harsh one.
Stop! Turn to the bookie.
Name's Geralt.
Patty Gruber, I'm a bookie.
I am
trust
a
you're here
bookie.
to fight.
Yes, I'm ready to fight. Balls to the walls.
I'm ready.
Hear that? A fight at last! Our champion, Archibald O'Neill, to face Geralt! Fight!
Oi!
Damn.
What? Lost your nerve?
They be tagging me with this. What is that stun move they do? That is so unfair.
You'll never learn.
Why does it keep stunning me so hard?
That's enough of that.
Shit! Woo! It's always down to the wire. I need to figure out that move.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion. The man who dethroned Archibald O'Neill. Bravo to Geralt. A beautiful bout.
Thank you.
Want to be crowned the best in Novigrad? Who do I gotta fight?
Well, if you yearn to fight some more, you must certainly face the captain of the guard.
All right, look at that, I like that. When is the next one? I can't. When is the next one of these open? 22, 28, 26, 30. Okay, it's gonna be a while, huh? Oh, that's 21. I can't use that. Where do you get the red ones from? I thought I would have them. Oh, here we go. No, don't have it. Surprise, surprise. I don't think... Yeah, I still don't have the chest armor that matches this. Plus 5 damage. Plus 14 damage. Oh, I got really excited. That's 37. I can't do anything with that. I just feel like it's useless to craft these items because I always find better ones out in the world. Can't use that one. I can use the feline stuff though. 42. Only because you want to know why? I want the dots to go away. Literally the only reason. Alright. So let's figure out where I need to go. Oh, just here? You mark it because I will get lost. How far? Y'all play too much. You knew I was coming to get it. You knew I was coming to get it. That's fine. I need to find some saddlebags. Speaking of which. Bonus gold. Oh, to your saddle? Oh no. Yeah, this takes a place. I like the bonus experience. But now I'm not overweight. So happy that makes me the happiest.
Higher. That's what we choose.
My wife's mum's an old succubus.
Damn.
Bill, save me. I'm dying. Nothing hurts as much as life.
Huh. Okay. So a store though. Can I
That's what we choose.
The best stock in all Novigrad.
You sure about that?
No need to push, enough for all come.
No one to put.
Very good.
I think I've sold with him before.
Let me have a look.
Oh yeah. Sir, what do you have? I think I have these. However, I do want the grilled fish. Or the dried fish. Give me that. That's excessive and petty, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, so I'm gonna sell you all this stuff. Let me help. Let me help. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Or that. Or that. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Roach is damn near empty. Alright. Also, greater runestones. Okay, so maybe I do need those things for the graders, but we'll see. If I have an abundance of money, I might buy them. I might. I just feel like I can find them out in the open, in the wild, so I don't need to. Oh wait, you know I can sell? I do not drink the liquors. Yeah, don't drink the liquors because I don't like them. Whoops. We good.
Bye.
No, not just bye. All right, we're good. And we're lightweight.
Oh,
Excuse me, by the way. Okay, hold on. Is it up here?
I doubt her. I'll never be sad.
You do know your boss is dead. I'm just saying. There's no point in attacking me when your boss is already dead. Like, what good does this do? Absolutely. Oh, I missed some. No good. Like, your boss is deceased. Take a chill pill. Minding my business.
Many thanks to you, Geralt.
Hide the wenches, witches coming! Have we found the captain another victim?
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
It matters not what you're called, it matters not where you're from. What matters is if you're prepared to fight Captain Mortimer!
He gone. Well, you know what? Let's try it. This time, I'm just gonna not rush in. I gotta remember to hit back up.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Fight!
Well, how long are you gonna make me wait?
What just happened? How is he?
Troops, here now!
Did he say troops here now? Why was he screaming Redania?
Geralt of Rivia dethrones Captain Mortimer! Behold your prize champion!
I'm a boss ass
You have
bitch.
earned the honor to challenge Novigrad's champion, Durden the Tailor.
The tailor?
You will find him in Far Corners, and fight there as well after sundown. Is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Witches, good folk, are like necrophages, vile in appearance and reeking of dead men's bile. It's rotting flesh they
He is still talking.
to kill one.
Looking to make some coin, too. There are mouse droppings in this breed.
Well,
Oh, that's on the inside.
Right, thinks you're a bigger rag picker than me.
Strumpets!
Mutant.
They always got some shit to say, like, for once.
What was it happened to Foltest again?
Look! Look!
Said at sundown. If I talk. Where's the bookie? You? No.
What do you seek here, stranger?
Are you the bookie?
Taylor cut out to remain champion. We will soon know.
Ah, there he is.
Stinks of burnt flesh. Can they not burn the... Ah, we've been expecting you. We're already taking bets.
You've been weighed, you've been measured, and you've been found scrawny. In what world could you possibly defeat me?
The newcomer may seem all skin and bones, but remember, he defeated the sergeant to the bloody Baron of Velen.
Let's just go ahead.
Came here to fight the tailor, so let's do this.
Novigraders, one and all, a momentous occurrence. Before us, in just minutes, Geralt of Rivia will face the tailor.
All right,
Come here,
y'all.
bitch! Uncle Durden wants to sew you a new face.
He said, "Come here, bitch." Okay.
You're a good man, Geralt. Shit.
How is he? Shit! What is going on? Why they keep doing that to me? That is I can't see. You got to hit me. I'm stuck against something. What is that? Oh, see. Wow. Do it again.
Take a good looking.
Let it be known that Durden has won.
He did win. He did win. I don't know if I can beat him. Because he's 24. I'm gonna have to come back. It's okay. I can graciously lose for this one time. Because he did beat the shit out of me. Okay, let's see. That's somewhere else. That is talking to Triss. And where do I need to go? Is it back at our old house?
I'll make you wait, boy.
Trouble?
Arms for the poor.
She's about to hack on me. I knew it. Yuckies. Is she back in her old spot?
Eternal fire.
Eternal
Father of
fire.
all.
Your bread, your coin, God is shite.
Oh!
Shut up.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
Okay. So is this her house? In here? No. Oh.
Yes? Who are you here for?
Triss.
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. 'Tis a decent house for decent folk.
Don't worry, won't stay long.
Oh, she's upstairs. I'm like, so where is she? It's definitely a decent house. Quite a few things. Choose me likey.
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk?
Yeah, give me a second. Go up one more level. Thanks for your butter knife. Okay, so now we can have a conversation.
Yes, Geralt?
Feel all right?
So. Why do you ask?
Been wondering. How's your hand? Your fingers?
They'll heal. Listen, it was my idea. I knew exactly what I was getting into. Don't need to worry about me.
Lies.
Maybe we should talk about something else.
Gladly. I was about to ask the same.
See, you kept the rose of remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago. Probably because so much has changed.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly, though more as a warning.
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help too.
Ma'am.
Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
Look what I picked up.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this figurine.
Is it Philippa?
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on the poor soul must have forgotten about him.
Looks like a nobleman.
Could be just that. Come with me. I can't perform the ritual here. Everything's ready. Let's get to work.
Let's try it. Think it's a nobleman.
Be on your guard. It could be something far more dangerous. In Allen, Dwana, Ar-Ice.
No! Coral, no! I can explain everything!
Coral?
I never looked at the lass. You are my one and only. Oh, you're not Coral. Some succubus. A delusion. Where am I?
What is your name?
We're in Novigrad. Novigrad.
In Novigrad. Last I recall, I was in Oxenfurt, and Coral was furious. How can she demand fidelity when she herself is wanton as
youthful goats.
Exactly. Damn it! I feel as if I've been trampled by a herd of cattle. I've no notion what she did to me, but it seems you've delivered me from my misfortune.
Who are you?
Here, take this. Have a good time. Paint the town coral.
Whose taste has grown worse since you were sleeping with her. Come on, the kind-hearted gentleman will get along fine on his own.
No, I want this. Where am I? Oh, fuck this rain. I don't want to go to Skellige. I want to finish what I was doing. Which was... Where? Aha.
Oh.
Oh, not this way.
It's a washout.
No. Yes.
Made yourself at home. Track mudding all over my floors.
Maybe she'll finally move in with him. High time.
Damn. I missed something? Hello? I did. Thanks.
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk? Yes, Geralt?
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. I don't quite know what to think.
What is it?
Ingrid Vegelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
Guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
What are you afraid of exactly?
That it's a trap. On the one hand, it's an opportunity I can't afford to let slip. We need the coin. On the other...
Nobody expects you to risk your life.
I expect that of myself. The thing is, it used to be easier.
Okay.
When I didn't know what happens when the witch hunters get
Oh, now you know. You'd be like, girl, I don't want to be on fire. I don't want to be lit aflame. I don't want to be a flamer.
I know, but I was still terrified. What if they fetter me in real Dimeridian? You won't always be there to help.
Don't like this at all, but you seem determined. Not about to let you deal with it alone.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt. I'm supposed to ask him about the price for his trout.
Whose idea you think this was? The servants or Vegelbud's?
My bet's on Ingrid. High-born damsels have a lot more time than their servants to read adventure novels.
Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to meet me.
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters. Then you come in.
Fine. Let's meet there.
All right. You have technical difficulties going down some steps, bruv. What time is it? It is 12. Oh, damn, wrong thing. My bad. Every time I see y'all, y'all gonna get waxed. Every single time. Your boss is dead, dog.
I just hung the laundry.
I know, that's the worst. Now your laundry is re-moist. You don't have a choice.
Why buy tomorrow what you can buy today?
I know some frown upon you.
Welcome.
What have you got
Do you have
there?
anything I need? Stammelford's. You don't have Stammelford's dust? Wow. So I'm full of disappointment from you. What is this? Negredo? Can I make any of these? I can only make 2. Well, nope. I have nothing I need.
So long. Lots of blue jerkins. Interesting.
He has keys strapped to his belt.
Yeah?
Know where I can get the best price on trout?
Perhaps. But it wasn't you I was to meet, sir.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be present.
Caution would advise.
Caution's advising you not to argue right
Yeah.
now. Trust me.
Seems I've got no choice. Come with me. This way. It's not far.
Help me!
Good fight. Call the guards.
Thank you. Let's go.
What did they want from you?
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on them. Maybe... Well, recently someone's been trying to question our messengers about the young Count. Hold on. Where's Miss Marigold? You was to come alone, miss.
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Muris, works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Vagelbud...
Now that we're past the initial courtesies, maybe you can tell us who you are.
Lady Vagelbud's valet. I meant you no offence, sir.
Why wouldn't Lady Vagelbud meet with me personally?
She was afraid they'd follow her. Been a nervous wreck of late.
But they followed you, so what the hell's going on? I agree. What's this about?
So what's this about? Be straight.
Lady Vagelbud's son, he's the problem. Master Albert's taken an interest in alchemy. Temple guards got in wind.
Wouldn't worry about the guard, but since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious trouble.
Aye. Lady Vagelbud bought off the guardsmen, since the hunters pay for every mage revealed to them.
Guardsmen took a bribe from the frightened family and whispered a word to the hunters anyway. How'd Ingrid Vagelbud know to contact Triss? That Triss was the right person?
We learned Miss Marigold had helped Myra Base disappear once the witch hunters were onto her. Myra provided Lady Ingrid with magical assistance on a few occasions with Milady's afflictions.
Makes sense. Myra mentioned treating a highborn lady to me once.
Seems Albert needs to disappear as soon as possible.
I can arrange that. Think young Vagelbud can slip out of the house unnoticed?
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding at the Vagelbud's country estate. Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Wants to throw a lavish masquerade ball.
Am I supposed to attend? Help him escape?
Aye, we'll not manage without you, miss. Lady Vagelbud fears the Alps being watched.
I guess.
It's a good idea. A boisterous bash that'll distract the hunters.
Especially if even half of what I've heard about the Vegelbud's balls is true.
It's ass and titties.
Word is, at the last one, they served 100 different desserts. And the fireworks boomed from dusk till dawn.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time. Won't be no candied petals or blue roses from Nazaire. The roses have become dreadfully hard to come by.
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Expect any trouble during the ball?
Hardest part will be to keep Master Albert's departure a secret from his grandmother.
Oh, Lord.
Is that necessary?
Lady Patricia's a fervent believer of the eternal fire.
Oh.
Knows naught about Albert's interests in alchemy. Luckily, the elder Lady Vegelbud's a rare visitor to the country residence.
Truly an atypical family.
I'm not one to judge, sir.
Hope we won't have to stay till the end.
You're coming with me?
Hell
Of course
yeah,
I am.
bitch.
Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by yourself. Think about it. 85 desserts. While you're still trying to keep your waist at 22 inches.
Geralt, please. How do we get to the residence?
Your invitation. Take it. Guard at the gate will have instructions for you. You're to wear a fox mask, all right? Good luck to you.
I bought those.
Think we can head there now?
You're kidding, right? We have to prepare. Change clothes. Most importantly, buy our masks. I bet you can get everything we need for the ball at Eliel's shop. You know it?
Been there before. Eliel's a friend of Dandelion's. Just masks, right? Probably don't need to wear a doublet, do I?
A doublet, Geralt. And it's not up for discussion. Take care of that, then come and see me.
I sold all that stuff, except for the fox mask because it was part of it. Alright, let's go rebuy the stuff. Wait, is there anything I need to put down? Well, not necessarily. Nah, not necessarily.
Even the rain smells like piss in this town.
Damn.
Oh, God, damn this weather.
Why did it stop? Oh, it's over here.
Just hope it don't come down hard at harvest this year.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Alright, so. I don't want to compare, I wanted to see it. I think I bought all these, didn't I? I have to double check. Yeah, I don't have the fox mask.
So long.
Just hope it don't come down.
Alright, so let me put on my clothes, see how they look. Oh, those festive slippers are ugly. Maybe it's his pants that make him ugly. Oh my god. I hate that. These shoes are hideous. Okay, I think I'm feeling this.
Harvest this year.
All right, off to Triss. Looking like a damn clown. Put your pants on the ground. Come on.
Rain again. Damn mages.
You lame head.
I serve the eternal fire.
Life's wet enough in the gutter.
Oh! Sorry, lady.
Didn't look like
Rain again. Damn mages.
The grey one again.
Door's been swinging off its hinges all day.
I know it has. She's just been in here. If she would come outside, I wouldn't have to go inside and play. Oh, she cute.
Geralt!
Someone's in a good mood.
So?
Nothing. Just, you look good when you're giddy.
You get everything? Come back once you've got it all.
Did I not put on my clothes? I thought I did. Hold on.
Oh my! Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare! You look great. You get everything?
Learn anything else about Albert?
Well, almost none of the mages have heard of him. An amateur, I guess.
So why the interest? Temple guards first, then hunters?
Maybe it's something else.
He's easy prey, and that's exactly why we should help him.
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn, how's your dress staying up?
Damn doublet's chafing my armpits, and it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then, shall we go?
I'm a wolf. I'm a wolfie. Oh, this is inside the estate. Oh, where the horse show was, or the race
Greetings,
was.
my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
We are stealth, so...
Fine.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
How could he? With that scrawny harlot!
I'm in no now. Don't cry. After all, he's not the only man in the world.
But he's a baronet. Where will I find
Beg your
another
pardon?
baronet?
Hello, Vivian. No use pretending you don't know. Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the great dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common.
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems.
Sir, what's happening?
A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
Let's go, Triss. Wouldn't want to make a scene.
Vivian! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages outside the passive flora.
What a jackass.
Back again, Rivian trap.
I'm gonna fight you.
Late supper again.
I bid you a cool farewell.
On a clear day, you can see Nilfgaard's banners from the city walls.
Is that upstairs?
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck.
Girl, what?
Farewell.
Who is that?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenthal. Tell you the story later. Oh, let's look around.
Are y'all playing cards?
This is
Truth is, we're already dependent on the black market. Economically.
Oh, hi. Hard finding work here, you know. With the eternal fire burning and all that. Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Ah, another challenger. Please join us. Sir Debenham just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, shall we play? First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray. The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
I would love to play.
Let's do it.
Triss, that man's gonna have to wait. Didn't I get another card? Oh yeah, I got Siri. I got my baby girl. think I have to have 22. Oh my god. Y'all, I'm so excited about this. I got a spy card. Okay, alright. We're gonna roll with this. See what happens. Oh my gosh, I have a 15 card. You really want to use that? I'll give you that. Ooh. Yeah, I'm so happy to play this card. You have no idea how happy I am to put this card down on the board like the big dick that it is and win. It's such a big dick card. It's the girthiest, fattest dicks of cards. Unless there's something higher.
So, one more round? When the cards come your way, you must spring on the opportunity. Your next opponent, Count Gomo Sealing. In his day, his father lost the family estate in the Nimnar Valley. Seems Gomo has followed in his footsteps. Yet, do not underestimate him. Desperate men can be dangerous.
You know what I like. I'm gonna stand right here. Scoia'tael deck, okay. This card keeps showing up and I'm so happy. It depends. It depends. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. But these two have to be played together. way. Not mad at it. Because if I throw this one down, it's going to leave me with a handful of cards. But I could just let him have this round. Ooh, that's Scorch though. But it can't affect any of these cards. Oh, that's it? I didn't get to play my big dick card. I'll take the win though. It's a win. A win's a win. I'd be winning, so.
So, one more round? When the cards come your way, you must spring on the opportunity. Sir Marius Florin. They say he never loses thanks to his Zugelbone amulet. Naturally, I could tell you more on the subject, but...
Sure.
Let's do it.
Proceed to Geralt.
Oh, monsters. Oh, okay. They love giving me this, and I'm not mad at it. I need these two spy cards. These spy cards are about to be clutch. All right. I'm gonna keep it. Mm-hmm. He could have a clear card. He might have a clear card. The only way to win for sure is to throw down a card that can't be eaten. I don't think I have anything else to bring out. Fortunately, that's not enough. I'm gonna be extremely petty today. I just love these cards. That Siri card is my joint energy. I'm trying to play it again.
Bravo! A lovely lady clearly brings you luster. Hold her, keep her, never let her go.
Dandelion. He's just 2? Doubles the strengths of... Oh, he's a horn. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh,
Ma'am. Ma'am, Triss, sweetie.
This is dull. I wish to go track.
The second sort. Well, this is in case the first one break.
That's so dull.
My husband's a supervisor by trade.
Radinet's not a whit better than you. Might even be worse.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night with that whore.
Damn.
Holy moly.
Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Hmm? Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions. but
Okay.
Perhaps we could speak somewhere in private. Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
Okay, hold please. Okay, I had a phone call that I missed and they didn't answer, so I'm gonna wait.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father. A kind man, but a dimwit.
Damn.
Devoured by an Arachus. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby. A safe one, relatively speaking.
Wow.
Until recently, that is.
All right, let's go.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret, it won't be long.
Is your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise. But please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces.
It's still fun time for him.
As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Okay, find him. He's waiting. He's wearing a panther
Let's
mask.
look for Albert.
What? Girl, you were right here!
Never rains, does it, with oars?
Oh, those are titties.
Been to the Zima. The word is, it's more like a pigsty than
Right in the bottom. Well done, old
How can I see? Oh, she over here shimmying.
Stuck him right in the bottom. Well done, old chap.
Uh-oh.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night without whore.
Sold him off. Stuck him right in the bottom.
Yes, darling.
Albert Vegelbud?
Fume, my sweet. I can be Adolf Valentino.
My husband is supervisor by trade.
How am I supposed to know?
And then a colossal boom.
Oh! And
Nothing.
late for supper again.
Yes.
Hold, please. Okay, and that phone call came right back to me. I knew it was. Okay, so.
Your mom sent us, Mr. Panther.
Oh, so you are.
Yes. When can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
I'm not drinking that.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
I was wondering why they were running.
When it rains, it pours.
What? The way they keep talking shit about me, I just don't appreciate it. Wait, is it outside or inside? Is it outside or inside? I think it's outside. Yeah, I can't tell. It sounds like it's outside or inside.
Time to invest in rubies.
Care to sit down for a spell?
Sitting down for a spell. Why you took your mask
Relieved
off?
to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Maritz. What do you want to know?
I'm nosy, girl. What he talking about?
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than his leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
You're a charismatic leader. Simple as that.
You really think so?
Absolutely. Next thing you know, they'll be calling you Iron Marigold. Could even wear an eye patch and it'd look right.
For a moment there, I thought you were being sincere.
Of course I'm being sincere. Look at me. Didn't blush a bit.
They're cute.
Someone's coming.
But...
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark.
Man, why did you drink?
Broga, inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh, no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are completely, entirely...
Entirely what?
Nude. Come on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt. Coming? Well.
Why is she shouldn't have drank that thing. Ma'am, I'm right on your ass cheek. Find Triss in the maze? Yeah, I got her ass is right here.
Geralt.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, I'm right behind you. What is going on, girl? Did nobody tell you to fucking drink if you can't hold your liquor? That's not even her, is it? What's going on? Ma'am, I don't have time for this. We have a serious thing happening, and you want to sit here and play and have your titties out and be drunk?
Careful.
Right in the water she goes. Dunk her ass real quick. You tried it, didn't you? Yeah.
Miss Marigold, at last. So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
Anybody got time to be playing drunk, girl? Bitch, get up. Am I by myself? Excuse me.
Albert! You promised to show me your laboratory! Albert! There you are, my love!
Here you are. So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
What the fuck's going on?
Albert Vegelbud, please, step away, miss.
She's like, okay, excuse me.
Nobility's not towards young Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
What is that? Damn! 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 Listen.
Come on. Got it! All together! You'll be spitting teeth!
You let him, you waited just so you could have him hit me. Oh, no. Do that. Thank you. Wait. How did her drunk ass make it through this maze? I don't trust any of this. I don't trust any of this.
Oh, I've begun to worry.
Ran into some trouble.
Hunters? Will they come here?
No, we've got some time. But please send someone to the garden. Needs a little tidying.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
You must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Excellent. So where are we gonna get away to?
You? Nowhere. It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novigrad. You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
What happened at the fountain? I'm sorry, I acted irresponsibly. It was the wine. Too strong.
No need to apologize. It was nothing.
Look at her face.
Nothing.
Yes, it was nothing. I know your feelings is hurt. Your feelings are hurt. With your watery big eyes. Yeah, you thought you were gonna get some of this White Wolf Diok. No, thank you, Jennifer Vengerberg, for me. I'm sorry. It's something about Jennifer. I just like her. I just don't think you're cute. I don't think your hair is cute. I just don't think you're cute. And so many people love you. Like, I mean, your outfits are nice. You know? I'm definitely gonna meet you and tell you no. That's my life's work. Like, come on, sis. Shimon! Shimon! I'm really like, no, I don't.
Got my eye on you. Where are you scurrying to, Rich? Let's see your pass.
Pass? What pass?
Kind of pass confirms you ain't no mage. Can't enter or leave Novigrad without it.
Why have you shut the city gates?
So's we can clean it of mages, witches and other scum that's crawled here since the war began. Aim to catch every last one of them, toss them on a flaming pyre like poxy livestock.
Sorry, don't have a pass.
You'll scurry no further then. Next!
Hang on. How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church. Then you'll need 3 pure souls to confirm...
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But where?
Not your concern. Back to your
Radovid?
post. Regards from Siggy Reuven.
Oh, Siggy.
Show us what you're bringing
To falters to begin.
You daft. It's me.
Trusted a woman once. Long ago.
Jeez.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
Holy crap, let me change it to my clothes. How? Okay, thank you. I'm like, how do I take this off? Wow. If I see her, is that like the end of the main missions in this area?
Guardsmen outside Triss's house. Not good.
He lied. He lied when I cut off his first finger. You'll grow very honest after I tell you a second. The ginger bitch hides behind the...
Uh-oh. I don't like that. Wait a minute, let me go drop this mission off. I'm coming right back. Unless she set up everybody, which I don't approve of. Holy shit, it's empty in here. Oh, it might be closing hours. I've never come in here with it like this. This ain't it. No. Always would go up one too far. It's this way.
Again, Rivian trap.
Think I know how to free Dandelion. Got a plan, but we need Dudu. Gotta find him.
This plan? What is it?
Our Doppler friend will assume Menga's form. Order Dandelion move to Oxenfurt. We can grab him on the way.
Brilliant. But how do you aim to find Dudu?
You're his friend. Any idea where he might be hiding?
With the Doppler, the question's never where, but as whom? In the past, facing trouble, he'd disappear, then reappear on the morrow with someone else. But this time he hasn't returned.
Known Dudu long?
I know this might sound strange, but I can't be sure. It seems he'd been circling me for some time in various forms, trying to attract my attention.
Can't blame him for making the effort.
Thank you. I failed to notice him at first. Then he decided to shoot the moon, assume Dandelion's form.
What tipped you off? How do you know it wasn't Dandelion? Dudu not much of a singer.
No. He simply spoke about something other than himself.
Nope.
We need to convince Dudu to reveal himself. Any friends we could leave a message with, someone he trusts?
Dandelion. Irina Reynard's troupe, that's all really. Not certain he was friendly with anyone else. Spent dawn till dusk with the troupe, on stage or in the crowd.
So he liked going to the mummings.
Yes, I'm actually surprised he didn't come to us after it all happened. He certainly could have counted on the Foxen's help.
So if these mummers are ready to help...
We need only mention Dudu. Irina and company are deeply indebted to him.
Maybe we could use a play. You know, work a message to Dudu into something. Lure him out of hiding that way.
Not a bad idea, but I doubt a few lines would suffice. Besides, do you really think Dudu whiles away his days attending mummings he knows by heart?
So what do you suggest?
We must write an entire new play. From scratch.
What?
Something grand. Something that will grab Dudu's attention. So most importantly, it must have a splendid title.
Bitch, we're planning to come here.
Talk of the town. If you wish, we can start on it right away.
Not sure I'm cut out to write a play. Maybe you're better off doing this on your own.
It's sure to go quicker if you help me. You'll see, we'll have a grand time together.
All right. Guess we can start writing the play.
Any ideas for the plot?
Actually, I was hoping...
The key is to convince Dudu that he can rely on you. And that we wish to free Dandelion. The message must be clear, though naturally woven into the play's dramaturgical essence. Meaning we need an appropriate dramatic structure. Following along?
More or less.
That'll do. Now to find the proper expressive form for our content. A gripping, contemporary story, that would be best. Perhaps about the condottieri of Povis. I know. Lorenzo Molla. A tale of a handsome but ruthless bandit and the Doppler who manages to fool him. But now the Doppler must hide and can only count on the help of his friend, who's a witcher, who in turn is prepared to do anything to save his daughter. No, better. His beloved. What do you think?
Sure.
Sounds great.
Really think so? Lorenzo Molla. Yeah. Or perhaps not. Wait, I've got it! We shall stage a story of the Urchin of Erlenwald. Secret lovers, their betrothal, a curse, a cruel queen, bells sounding midnight.
But...
At which point he reveals his face. He's a monster, there to steal Princess Pavere. They want him dead, but at that instant a witcher steps in. And everything ends splendidly. So it's settled, yeah? You wish to say something?
We need a good title. Venture to say that's more important than the story itself.
I've some ideas. Perhaps you can choose.
Gonna consider my opinion this time?
Of course. We're partners in this. I'm just in charge. I've two really good ones. The Doppler's Salvation and A Changeling Rescued or the Witch's Triumph. Which do you prefer?
Let's go with The Doppler's Salvation. It's shorter, catchier. Just one problem. No Dopplers in that story. Just a princess and a cursed urchin.
Nothing simpler. We need merely swap the Doppler in for the urchin. The message, that's what's important. A witcher arrives and saves the Doppler. Got it?
All right. So it's a comedy.
I was thinking more along dramatic lines. But if you prefer something lighter... Listen, merely decide and I'll get to work.
A drama.
You're right. A drama'd be better.
Very well. I must get to work. While you must pick a corner. Sit down, read silently, or just think. All right?
Fine, since you don't need help with the writing.
Geralt, wait. A rhyme for Witcher?
Did Itcher?
Ugh. Just keep quiet.
Bitch her? Bewitched her? Oh, not sleep. Not slumped.
Done. I could make a small masterpiece of this had I a bit more time, but...
We're fresh out of that. The hidden message to Dudu.
Yes.
What did you weave in?
Hidden message?
You were gonna work something in, like come to the Kingfisher at dawn, or...
That wouldn't be in keeping with the
Okay,
tone
you
of the
keep talking
play.
to me.
Not at all.
You wrote it to contact Dudu. That was the purpose. Fine.
What is
So
it
how do you
exactly?
see this working?
I don't know. I was counting on recognizing him by his scar.
What?
Or just improvising. Shall we worry about that later? First, you must take the script to Madame Irina. Sure you know where to find her? The troupe performs in the butcher's yard off the main square.
Join us later. See ya.
All right. Take the script to Irina.
Yes?
Count Kurt Dysart.
Are you here regarding the contract?
Wanted to hire a witcher, didn't you?
I did, but not just any vagabond. One hears all manner of stories about the lunatics of the School of the Cat. Which do you belong to?
School of the Wolf.
Ah, yeah. A good one. I knew a witcher of this school. Barnabas? No. Though his name did begin with a B. Never mind. To the matter at hand. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very keen to be rid of it. Now, I've learned the building is said to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble. Why, even the floors move about. Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
I remember doing this.
Fine. I'm willing to investigate. How do I get there?
An orchard adjoins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily. Cracks cover its walls. Here's the key. And good luck. Oh.
I think this is the same one that I did earlier. Nope, that's the table.
Alright, we'll play this death.
This house, is it always been a grey night? Big squire.
Well, corker with a library.
Oh my god, wait. That says hundreds. Where am I going?
Daddy's got grey hair too.
Hold the phone. Hold on. Oh, that's all the way out there. Okay. Alright, hold on. We're switching missions. We're going back. That's a contract. We're going back to the play. No, we're gonna have about face.
My dad doesn't like elves very much.
What? What?
Vile times when beggars can put letters to
How do you put captions on?
foul their minds. The fire will cleanse them
Just
all.
on the video. If the captions don't, they're not gonna be, it's gonna be right. If they didn't do captions, it's YouTube captions. Like, but you said she was gonna shower. Why are you in here watching the video?
Double shades.
Woo.
I've had enough.
Woo.
Witcher.
Mind your business. I don't like you talking about me. Mind your damn business. Just mind it. Okay.
This where Madame Irina's troupe performs?
Yeah, but you can only enter with a ticket. There's no performance now. Mamas are just rehearsing. Process is interesting to observe, though. So, want a ticket?
Bruh, do I really need
No
to buy a ticket?
performance. Said so yourself.
You can still get a ticket. What'll it be? Need a ticket?
The way he said that. Need a ticket.
Yeah, one.
Here. Just stay out of sight, eh? Awful bashful, these mamas in rehearsal.
Geralt of Rivia. Dandelions told us so much about you. Is he with you?
No, but I hope to bring him back soon. Here to talk about duty.
What is happening?
Let's speak in my quarters at the back of the theatre. We'll be undisturbed there. How can I help? We've not seen Dandelion or Dudu recently.
I want to stage a play, something that'll really draw the crowds.
I see. And you hope it'll get Dudu's attention as well?
I know you're not
draw
on the
him
phone
here.
being like, hello.
So it must be an entirely new play? And who will write it?
Priscilla, actually. She's done writing it. Tells the story of a witcher who rescues a Doppler from certain death.
Sounds interesting. I'll gladly have a glance. But first we must think about getting the word out and organizing some protection. Ushers. Would you mind tending to these matters?
This is the reason why you can't come in here with nobody.
How can I help you spread the word about the premiere?
Well, we'd like all the city to hear about it, so we must clearly talk to the Puffins.
Who are the Puffins?
Street artists. Get them to announce the premiere, and even the muscles on the harbour piling will hear about it.
Where'll I find them?
They did occupy some rooms in the Bits in a townhouse, but I can't be sure they're still there. I've not seen them in the streets lately. They may very well have hung up their body hose.
See if I can find them, and if they'll work for us.
Okay.
Think we need ushers? A play about Dopplers could be controversial, but are ushers absolutely necessary?
Can't be sure if you've attended many performances, but Novigrad crowds can be particularly difficult.
Rotten apples, tomatoes, eggs, that sort of thing?
Axes, butcher's
Damn.
knives, and bricks, actually.
All right. Know anyone appropriate?
Try the dogs, perhaps. You're bound to find some men willing to do any work for a few crowns.
Y'all, this is
Thanks
the
for
most.
helping.
The
I'll
most.
come back once I've found some ushers.
See you then.
Recruit jugglers. Let me do the optional thing first. Well, first, can I leave you? Oh, yes, I can. I don't think that's a different one. I took her whole outfit.
It's far safer with you around. Wars.
Okay, so what is the optional? Let me see. Which direction is the optional? Dockhand. So this is optional. Let's do that. I want to make sure I get that. Oh, look, this way. Wait, no. Hold on. How do I? Oh, there we go. I'm like, how do I get down from here?
Sick of it. What was it happened to Falterstein?
So either way would work.
Let us pray.
Father of all. Greetings.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute.
No loitering round here.
Okay.
Nice tune. Damn sad, though.
Then it successfully conveys my mood. What do you seek here?
Looking for the puffins. Have I found them?
We've no coin. Leave us be.
Think there's been a mistake.
Sorry. Thought our landlord had hired another thug to collect from us.
Don't want any coin from you. In fact, I'm willing to pay you, provided you agree to get the word out about Madame Marina's new play.
Oh, afraid that's impossible. Ever since we premiered our fateful ballad about Holy Hemelfart, who his faith ignores, gorges himself, diddles old whores, Fatso's gang has been harassing us incessantly.
Fatso's gang?
Common thugs in the church's pay. City's full of gangs like that now.
They threatened Nisa. Said they round off her pointy ears with a carving knife.
They don't let us perform. Chase away spectators, destroy our instruments. Lately they've taken to lurking outside our home. We're at wit's end, no clue what to do.
They harm any of you?
No, not yet. But it's merely a question of time.
Nisa overheard talking about setting fire to something.
All right. Say I get Fatso and his boys to leave you alone. Will you publicize Arena's play then?
Of course. But you shan't find it easy.
Listen, if I got to stab somebody, it's going down.
That lot.
I'm not a great talker anyway.
It's going down.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Get to the docks, get rid of the thugs lurking outside of... So, where exactly is that? I have to make sure I mark it because they'd be like, see, look, see?
How dare you to say it again? I didn't...
So you're the ones.
Oi, Fatso, look what we got here. Is it just me, or you got cat eyes?
Right, he does. Stray cat must have fucked his mum.
Now, what you doing in the city of eternal fire, cat shit?
Leave the puffins alone.
Worms that insulted Hierarch Hemelfart, called him an whoremonger. I'd sooner snuff out the holy flame itself.
Tell them fucking poets to come down here. Shove their fruits up their blaspheming arseholes.
Yeah, to play a different tune then, every time they fought.
Leave the puffins alone.
Aye, we will. Alone.
What the hell?
Black magic. He's a fucking witch. Get him!
Rumble time!
All right, enough. Damn it, enough.
Oh. I was getting ready to do some more.
Ah, what a sight! You really showed them. 1-2 over the back, then pow, right in the noggin.
Actually,
I'll finally be
tried
able
to cut
to
their
leave
heads
my
off.
home without hiding beneath the hood. Thank you very much.
Come on, it was nothing.
Oh, it was something, all right. I don't dare think we've forgotten our promise. We'll strip our voices ragged praising Arena's new play.
How much will I owe you?
Not a copper. Helped us out. See no reason why we shouldn't help you. Get half of town to come to the play. Wait and see.
Some quick preparations and we'll be out in the streets. Till the next.
I'd rather pay you so you can have some money. Now I gotta go to the docks.
Well, pauper with a library. Imagine that.
Vile times when beggars brought letters to you.
Let 'em in if that's so. Black one, looking to make some coin too.
I was so confused, like, what are you telling me to do? Oh, I'm good at inventory. Let me say something. This inventory thing is thinging out here in these streets.
Got my eye on you.
You can eat a dick. I need to go see Hattori. Still not there.
I've had enough.
Oh my gosh.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Good fight. Some nice footwork there.
Challenging me, or is it hell you want to face? A Witcher versus the Beast of Metina. Killer instinct versus primal rage.
Like to hire you to help out. We're staging a play.
Need us to kick some ass on stage.
Actually want you to usher. Keep the peace. Make sure no one's ass gets kicked, on stage or off.
Got the wrong man. Ass kicking's what we do.
I'd rather not.
I pay well. Stand to make more than you do here.
Expecting trouble? Will we need to bust some heads?
Can't rule it out. Bricks could start flying. Heard that from a reliable source.
Now! Want to smash some bricklayers? Oh, he does, he does. Oh, I don't know my own brother. Give me that coin. And don't fret. We'll be there before any of the dancing starts.
Alright. Go back to the thing. Alright. Nope, it's not that. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this.
Doppler belongs in a fire. Gentlemen, not on stage. What's your hair lately?
You know the Ballad of Wonder? Stormed in a garden.
I haven't saved in a periodically long long time. Let me go ahead and save.
On your way? Or will you stay longer? It's far safer.
Just look at the freak.
Ma'am, you can eat a dick.
Ah, there you are.
Managed to hire some ushers.
Wonderful. That's one matter resolved.
Wanted to talk about the text itself.
It's not at all badly written. In fact, I quite like it. I was willing to relax my standards to help Dudu, but we may have something very interesting here.
Okay.
I've very clear ideas who to cast as the servant, the Witcher, and the Queen, but I'm not certain who should play the Prince and the Princess.
So who do you see playing the Doppler Prince?
I'm finding it hard to decide between two candidates. Abelard Ritzer would be the safer bet. He's been part of our troupe for ages, has flawless technique, but he doesn't exactly captivate the crowds.
Who's your other option?
Maxim Bollier, outstanding actor, and audiences love him, but sadly I can never be sure he'll show up sober, or that he'll show up at all.
Let's take a risk.
Let's risk it and give the role to Maxim.
He's had a good spell of late, so maybe he won't let us down.
So, about the princess. Small part, but an important one. Any idea who could play her?
Priscilla would be the obvious choice. She's young and beautiful. Yet, I do have more stage experience.
Let's have Priscilla do it. No offense, but most people...
Assign greater importance to appearance than to talent. I understand. I shall let her know. I'm certain she'll be wonderful.
Who's playing the Witcher?
An amateur. It'll be my first time working with him, but I'm confident he'll...
I know you're talking about me.
Newcomer to the troupe?
In a sense. Oh, stop pretending you don't know. I'm talking about you.
I'm no actor. Might not have noticed, but I'm a little low on emotional expression.
But that's perfect. After all, you're to play the Witcher, not the princess. Besides, you must appear on stage. Dudu must see you. It's the crux of this entire endeavor.
You're right. Just never thought I'd have to do something like this.
You'll be fine, dear. You need only strut on stage, great sword in hand, furl your brow, make some threatening faces, then deliver a few lines in a gravelly voice. Think you can manage?
Not particularly.
All right. Got the cast figured out.
It seems so. Prepared to plunge headlong into your career as a mama?
Working on it. Still need to learn my lines. It's a lot to memorize.
One who knows an entire bestiary by heart and can blend dozens of alchemical brews can surely memorize a few lines of rhymed verse. Good luck.
Like, how do I don't even know what it is. Okay.
Ah, there you are.
You any closer to being ready for this premiere?
Halberdier number 2's in the props room crying. Apart from that, it's going splendidly. And you? Are you ready?
Sure.
All right, let's start. Want to get this over with.
Everyone says so before their first time. Afterwards, it's impossible to drag them off the stage. You'll see. You'll love it.
Zoltan, what are you doing here?
Prissy told me you like to putting on a play. Were you playing the lead?
I'm not the lead.
Oh, I thought to myself, I'd sooner shave my beard than miss that. Tell me, Witcher, you going to wear hose and a codpiece?
Come, Geralt. You must focus your mind before you go on stage.
Good luck.
Really? Really, Zoltan?
Ladies and
They're gonna ask me to pick lines, aren't they?
Most
Aren't they?
honorable citizens of the hallowed city of Novigrad, welcome. We have for you a tale moving and heartbreaking. Its title, The Doppler's Salvation. The players, Witcher Geralt as himself, Katerina as the queen, Leo Raib as the humble servant, appearing as the prince, the delight of audiences far and wide, Maxime Bollier. And as the princess, the lovely Trabaritz with the voice of a nightingale, Priscilla.
Not axe.
Majesty, the monster slayer awaits. Your summons he's answered and stands at the gates.
Show him in. I must speak to the man. Lest that dread beast take my daughter's hand. Witcher, your task is a matter most tender. Her monster shall show at tonight's feastly splendor. Stand guard.
You're gonna have me
beware,
pick lines,
kill
aren't
the
you?
beast if he shows, and a grateful queen shall reward your woes.
To slay beasts most foul, 'twas for this I was made. I kill as my calling, not just to get paid.
He's swallowed the bait, this fool of a witcher. I'll ensure the foul bow reveals his true figure. The monster revealed. The Witcher shall strike. The beast will he slay. Thrust his head on a pike.
Ah, my child will pity her love, this beast, but a fiend and a maid. No, this must cease.
Were they supposed to clap or something? Oh, Lord.
Gathered are we, a host fair and noble, to celebrate this day, the princess's betrothal.
Alas, no monster do I see or hear. Perhaps midst the guests he hides, in fear.
My dear, long have we hid our love's tender fires. In stealth we'd kiss, deceitful like liars. Tonight shall it end. Be my wife. That's my plea. Our hearts' torment over, we shall love for centuries.
Oh, darling, I will!
Wait, with wine must we toast this moment joyful. If not, a foul curse shall rend your lives woeful.
Don't have me pick another line.
Ah! 'Tis not wine, but a brew spiked with silver. Soon all shall see my true monstrous figure.
Hark, hark. 'Tis no prince, but a Doppler impostor. If the maid loves him, it seems we've lost her.
Behold, Witcher, the beast of which I spoke. Unleash your sword. Let fly the killing stroke.
Stop, stop, beast or man! 'Tis my love, my betrothed.
Sheath your blades, fear a Doppler. 'Tis a thing most foolish. Changing one's shape does not make one ghoulish.
Come on, sis.
Remember, 'tis not flesh a monster makes, but a lack of morals and a surfeit of cakes.
Witcher, 'tis true. This wretch's
I just
foul
picked one.
suspicions tainted my mind with this plan so malicious. The Doppler must live. My daughter he'll wed. Beast or man, she loves him truly, without dread.
Don't have me
'Tis
pick
our
nothing else.
tale's end, good folk, and its moral is this: no monster is he whose shape can shift.
The Witcher is just a true Doppler's friend. But you, foul page, in chains you shall end.
Guard! Call the guard! Remove the traitor at once!
Hey, hear the princess's command? Come up here.
Come on then, Governor. Up you go. On stage.
Toss the traitor scum in the dungeon!
Go on ahead, doo-doo.
Don't be afraid. In the end, everyone will live happily ever after.
Come on, doo-doo.
Doppler and princess wed the same night. The servant's heart melted. He wept at the sight.
Look at you talking with your chest out.
Dopplers to the stake! Burn them all! He's right. I'm mummers. Don't know the Eternal Fire's commandments.
Blasphemers! Order teach some respect for the faith!
What are you on about? Shut the fuck up and clap before I tear your new arse.
Oh my gosh.
Hear me a new one? We'll see about that. On your feet, boys! Give them a taste of hell in the name of the church!
Give us a hand, Witcher. Can't take them on our own.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Any last words?
I can't get over the chair. Who hit me? Who hit me? I can't see. That's what you get. I can't. I can't! I literally can't.
Fun's over! Back to your places! Come on out!
Not chicken legs. Ma'am, I'm trying to loot. Get out of my way. Y'all, I just love how they walk around with fried meat in their hands. Like, look at a ham. Look at it. I can't even talk. A ham sandwich, a grilled chicken sandwich. Oh, this way.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the black markets, economically.
Don't know who you're looking for, but you won't find it.
I wish you luck. You'll need it. Just look at the freak.
I read one look is all it takes to get
Get out,
scalps.
pal.
Geralt, you recognized me. How'd you do it?
Your eyeball.
Greetings, Dudu. Heard about that souvenir Horson left on your face.
That bitch is dead.
So, you know everything? Have you seen Ciri?
No. Still looking for her.
Geralt! Masterful! You did great. Haven't they laughed that hard in ages? Lads won't believe it when I tell them.
Explain one thing to me. How'd you and Dandelion manage to displease Reuven, Horson, and the Temple Guard all at the same time?
It's not as if we planned it.
Not Zoltan over here just dying.
Why didn't you find Priscilla or the Mummers? Contact them.
I came to a few performances, different shape each time, but I dared not show myself. Feared I'd put them at risk. Then I got word of a new mumming. Saw it as my chance to learn something, anything, about Ciri and Dandelion.
I know Ciri went back to Horson's to get you. How'd you manage to escape?
I ran after her, wanting to keep up, but I'd have been a hindrance. She called out to me, entreated me to shapeshift and disappear. I tried to find them, Ciri and Dandelion. It was as if they'd turned to vapor. Fearing for my life, I shifted each day, becoming someone else. Even considered turning into Ciri to trick her pursuers, but...
Slow down, Marmalade. Geralt, when did you last see Cirilla? Been a while, hasn't it?
A while, yeah.
For me, likewise. Must be a full-grown lass by now. Do us a wee favour. Show us Ciri for a moment.
Geralt?
Transform. Change into her.
I feel strange. Both of you staring at me bug-eyed. Is that enough?
Yeah. Plenty. Bad idea.
Not angry with me, are you, Geralt?
No, you gotta
No.
see her.
I feel relieved.
And Dandelion? Were you able to find him?
Witch hunters nabbed him, but there's good news too. We think we can free Dandelion. Just need your help.
What could I do?
Take on Menga's appearance, then go and give the order for Dandelion to be moved to Oxenfurt.
We'll lie in ambush in a ravine en route. Spring Dandelion from the convoy when it rolls by.
Wait, not so fast. How am I to be Menga? And I've no notion where Dandelion's being held.
Dandelion's on Temple Isle, imprisoned there. You'll need to find out exactly where.
But what if they grow suspicious?
Start asking questions.
I'll bet my best axe no one will pester the commander of the Temple Guard. Besides, you're a Doppler and an actor, and an actor and a Doppler. Got double the spark to improvise your way out of any situation.
Pretty much.
Things get spicy, you'll just nip round the corner and transform into a buxom wench, a jackdaw, or whatever else strikes your fancy.
Of course, it's that simple. Thanks.
No one knows Menga's dead. No need to worry about being exposed.
No one save you. Would this have anything to do with the fire at the witch hunter's barracks?
What?
We were in the area.
I sorely regret not seeing that.
Listen, you'll manage. Everybody believes Menga's missing. You can make up any story you want.
My lads and me will lie in ambush in the ravine. Geralt will then join us and we'll await word from you.
But how am I to contact you as Menga? Send word that the convoy's left.
You'll need to figure that out. Come on, Guile's your middle name.
So, we all clear? Dudu, get your ass to Temple Isle. I'm off to assemble my crew. And we'll be waiting for you, Geralt.
Yeah, see you in the ravine.
Whoa, wait! Hold on! What happens after? I hope you don't expect me to continue as Menga, live like Chappelle, burning the occasional heretic to keep up appearances?
No. Once it's over, we expect to see you at the Rosemary in Time, where we'll all meet.
To get pissed like wild badgers. So, settled?
I hope nothing happens
Let's
to do.
get to work.
Not bad. Not bad at all for your first time out. Just a few minor trip-ups.
The performance in general, what did you think?
I doubt the audience understood it all, but that's to be expected. I'm just pleased the Puffins got the word out. That was quite the crowd. Such a shame Maxim went on stage inebriated after all. Some of the crowd demanded refunds. Here you are. Your fee. I must admit your style of mumming, well, it's quite minimalist. Did you study anywhere?
At Kaer Morhen. Minimum expression means maximum effect. Thanks for the coin. Take care now.
Why would I want to give you some coin? Oh, what? I'm sorry, backwards. Why would you want to give me some coin?
We're already
Hey, where am I going?
on the Black Mountains.
I'm confused.
You like the bats are snapping them back.
Geralt of Rivia, I will save you.
Holy moly, you're a
Okay. So I don't know. Oh my god, there's so many. Every single time I think I get rid of them, I get more. Oh my gosh. Can I go back now? He's still not on the map. Okay. In all honesty, I need to do this. But I'm going to do that in the next video. So thanks for hanging with me, guys, and hopefully I will catch you in the next one. Bye! Yeah, it's about to be Gwent time. Gwent.